The 24-hour National 3 Peak Challenge is actually the most popular hiking challenge in the UK, with a success rate of only 40%. 90% of people who do attempt it do complete all 3 peaks, just not within the 24 hours. 10% of people simply do not complete it, leaving the 50% who are the ones that complete it within about 26 hours. She was born in the year 2000 on the 12th of July, and she's my sister. She's always struggled, or she had always struggled with her mental health. And then in April 2024, we sadly lost her to that battle. This challenge is for her. Well, we've just arrived up in Scotland in a little place called Corpac, just north of Fort William. Behind us, actually, you can see Ben Nevis, which will be the first of the 3 mountains we'll be climbing tomorrow. And that's exactly what we've done. We've come a day early, just so we can like rest our legs a little bit, get some scran, get a good night's kit before actually attacking it. I mean, the weather as well.
Banging at the moment, isn't it? It's nice.
We're up here, we're checking the forecast while we're both taking turns driving, the 7-hour drive we've just done. And it was meant to be chucking it now, chucking it into tomorrow morning as we climb it. So if it can be like this.
Yeah, we expect a bit of rain, don't we?
Yeah,
throughout the entire challenge. But I think like get intermittent showers.
And you know, at the end of the day, we're waterproof, aren't we? So unless anything mad happens, we're going to go and head off and get a nice little pizza. And I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, I've just got back after having the nicest pizza I've ever had in my life. So we've got a bag ready for the morning. I'm going to weigh it just out of interest, just see what we're carrying tomorrow. 7.3 kilo. That'll do, mate. So the bag has a waterproof in it, 3 litres of water. It's got snacks being sweet and salty just to keep up with them, sugar and salt levels. We've got a tripod, walking poles, and then I've also got myself a little chest pack that you'll see tomorrow. So without further ado, I'm going to get my head down. It's 9 o'clock now, and we're going to get up about 5:30 and make a move. So see you then. The 3 Peak Challenge is climbing the highest 3 peaks in the UK, in Scotland, England and Wales. It's been around since 1887, which actually makes it one of the oldest walking challenges in England. Joss Naylor, what an incredible man.
You're certainly going to complete it then?
I'll get it completed now, you know.
Because there's a fair way to go yet.
There's a fair way to go, but we've got this far now and we're going to drop out.
He's only just died last June and he still holds the record for this challenge at 11 hours and 54 minutes back in 1971. There's actually a really good documentary that I'll leave the link down below. It's really worth a watch. Incredible.
Morning, mate. You all right?
Morning, mate. We woke up at 5:30 in a bed and breakfast nearby. We had a little bit of brekkie. I did my business and we made our way to the car park just at the base of Ben Nevis to be greeted by a good friend of mine, Jonathan, who saw us on our way.
All right, mate.
Yeah, be careful.
Oh, God.
Boom!
Oh, yeah, let's go. We're at the base of Ben Nevis. The weather's not looking promising, but we're here and we're about to do it. I had the worst night's sleep I could have possibly had. Paper thin walls, but we've had a coffee and there's nothing a coffee can't sort, is there? So there's now to it other than let's get going. Oh, I almost forgot to say, the starting time is exactly 7:15 in the morning. We reached the summit of Big Ben in windy and wet conditions. We soon realised that was going to be the theme of this whole challenge. And there he is, Big Ben, the first of the 3, but we can't hang about. Let's get to the Lake District. Because of the wet conditions, I wasn't able to film half as much as I was hoping to. I was hoping to bring some sort of cinematic video for you, and it just simply isn't going to be that. But then I told myself, there's a deeper meaning to all of this. This video is more than just a flex with the camera. Back to the trail before I digress anymore. 3 hours and 53 minutes was how long it took us to get to the top of Ben Nevis and back down. With a 5-hour window that we gave ourselves, we were pretty happy with that. That's us back to the car. Got a few hot spots on my feet, so when I'm in the passenger seat, I'm gonna sort them out, put a few compies on and whatnot, and just prevent that turning into anything worth worrying about when we get to Scarfell Pike. Right, back in the car.
79 shiny revolvers.
3.5 hours away. Look at the state of the traffic. Couldn't write it.
Misery nights.
Alright, we've just arrived at Wasdale Car Park at the bottom of Scarfell Pike. So let's to grab the sticks, so we're roughly just shy of an hour early to schedule. If we can keep this up, that'll be a bonus. And then the idea is get off here, get an energy drink, get a little bit of caffeine in the system, and head over for that third and final Snowdon in Wales. We got into the Lake District and I was feeling pretty good with a bit of foot admin taken care of and a fresh pair of socks. But I didn't know what was waiting for me, did I? And there goes the dry shoes and socks. The wind picked up a decent amount getting to the summit of Scafell Pike, but it felt really good to whap out that English flag and flap it about a bit. Come on. I don't think I've ever actually been as wet as I was coming down from Scafell Pike. Look, it was a bit drizzly on the way up, but Ben Nevis was the same, so I was like, oh, it's fine. It's going to be a wet one. I mean, that is literally another joke really with this whole thing, is we actually waited until now, this time of year, so we would hopefully get good weather. And yeah, it was a bit like when we went to the Dolomites. It was dreadful then. We booked it because we thought it would be nice, but you know, the weather is the weather, you can't dictate that, you can't foresee that. But hailstone, I think it was like 50-mile-an-hour winds were like kicking the side of us and nearly knocked me over at one point, along with that water crossing that you'd seen. It's made for a fun mountain, a dreadful mountain. I was blowing, but a fun one. Voice is going, don't know if you can hear it, don't know why. So by the end of this, I said to Liam, you might have to finish the video for me, mate. I might not be able to even speak. But yeah, we are currently 2 hours away from the base of Snowdon. We're ahead of schedule, so I'm not going to say anything too soon. We just arrived in Wales at Penwye Pass, which is basically the main car park for Snowdon. So we're going to go up the Pig, down the Minor. We've done this once before when we first actually initially thought of the idea of the 3-peak challenge. This was the first one out of the 3 mountains we did. Last time it was icy, mad winds. This time it's pitch black. But luckily, Flextail just sent me out their new head torch, so we're going to give it a go. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about. I like it's got like this nice little pull cord on it. Nice, subtle, nimble. Right, let's be off. Oh, another thing, we're driving in, no rain. We're like, oh my god, we're going to get 1 out of the 3 where it's going to be dry. And then, I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining. Let's agree never to do that again.
Never, ever.
Smashed it, mate. I'll slap it on screen or whatever because maths was never my strength, but roughly an hour and 45 minutes to spare. Smashed it, yeah. What a massive sense of like relief and achievement. Oh. We completed the challenge in 22 hours and 12 minutes, leaving 1 hour and 48 minutes spare of the 24-hour time allowance. And together, we have raised £2,028 for the charity in mind, which is going to go to the local area of where Amy grew up. Now, I know it sounds deep, but I feel like I failed us to some degree during a lifetime. And I couldn't fail this challenge. This is in memory of you, Ames. And honestly, thank you all so much for being a part of it. There's so much love shown on social media, whether you're liking, commenting, sharing, or actually donating. Yeah, thank you. All right, we're done. I'll see you in the next one.
All my heroes should